Welcome. So let's do some of the important questions on syllogism. Now, syllogism we have already talked about a three-Venn diagram, and that's one of the most standard and the best way to solve the problem. So you have a three-Venn diagram where you have the intersection of all the three components, and then you say which of these are overlapped and the shading pattern that we have discussed later. But this idea is a different way to help you understand all possibilities that could be done, right? So the very first possibility is where I have the two statements. The first statement says all laptops are computers, so all these laptops would be within the circle of computers, and some computers are tablet. But this is not the only possibility, because this some tablets or computers can be here as well. And in that case, it would have an intersection with the laptops as well. So if you are using this method, you have to have an open-minded visualization, and that three-Venn diagram is a really simple way to help solve this problem, right? Now, using this method, this was the first way, as I said, where you have all laptops are computers and some tablets are computers as first case. And the second case is where you have overlap of some laptops and computers only, right? Now, talking about is the conclusion. Some laptops are tablets. So in this case, some laptops are not tablets. But what if I bring it here? I'm true with the statement that some computers are tablet, and all laptops are computers. But at the same time, the conclusion, some laptops are tablets, comes true here. However, if I move this tablet here, it comes false, but my statement remains existent in both of these cases. That means that this first conclusion is not always true. Clear? Now coming on to the second conclusion, some tablets are computers. If I say some computers are tablets, of course some tablets are computers, because there is always a common intersection. It would remain true if these tablets are here. It would remain true if this intersects with the laptop. Even if I bring laptop to the very margin, I'll have some element where I'll say that some tablets are laptops, and this can exist in either of the cases. So all these possibilities and variabilities would be true for the second statement only, right? So conclusion 2 would always be true, and this would be a way through which you can actually visualize that this is true. However, in this case, the first conclusion is invalid. If I bring it here, the conclusion becomes a valid conclusion, right? So this makes it clear that the first conclusion is not always true in all circumstances, but second conclusion is always true. We'll come up with more interesting practice problems for syllogism questions, and here next we would be focusing on a real complicated problem. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining.